TV.
No lah.
Wow, scary! I thought got insect or animal. Sorry.
TheSmartLocal.com.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rated. Today's episode is slightly different because instead of us getting rated, we will be rating 50 best and worst Korean dramas. So, how often do you all watch Korean dramas?
Now that there's COVID, right? Even more often than usual.
Can I just say, I always see her every day without fail, right? Her IG stories
Every day
will be like rating dramas, and then her description is always very vivid.
For me, I think now not as often as before. Like last time in secondary school, I always watch.
My era at that time during secondary school is 大长今.
Yeah. It's the period when my auntie right will crazy, then they will buy the whole DVD.
Yeah, my mom also. Then they will all, this by this, right? Then you all put inside, they will watch them.
Yeah. In secondary school, right, I will really go and download, like, you know, from those sites, the illegal sites, what are Asian.
My Asian TV.
Yeah, my Asian TV, that kind of thing. Right? I will really go and download. They got virus. What are some of your favorite genres?
We have very different.
I prepared for very different answers. Of course, I like the rom-coms and then the melodramas, the very sad. I love the sad kinds. Oh, I like satire and black comedy. Those that shed light on the dark side of the rich and powerful, that kind, like Sky Castle.
I largely like fantasy. I like rom-com as well, but it can't be too cheesy.
Yeah.
My last genre is Lee Dong-wook. Okay, let's carry on.
Okay, so mine is very different from Amanda. She hates slice of life kind of drama, but I really love.
Okay.
Because it's like you get to see like their everyday.
So you like the eye, that kind.
It's very slice of life. 100. No.
Oh my god!
So exciting.
Why got pin one? Oh, must pin there.
No, because like if you don't agree with my opinion, then I stab you.
Oh my god, this episode is gonna be a bloody one. Okay, Amanda go first.
31. What's 31?
Oh my god!
This.
You like
That is the worst drama I've ever watched in my life, and I don't think first. I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but Cha Woo has one expression.
Yeah, I agree.
The main actress was so awkward. I'm very embarrassed that I actually finished it.
Same!
When I die and I go back to hell, you know, I'm gonna ask the devil whether I can have back that amount of hours that I wasted here and I can live longer, because this is a complete waste of time. So this is D, right?
oh my god! Amanda!
Goodbye! This is awful!
41.
Are you ready?
Oh no. I don't know.
I know.
Why are we getting all the horrible drama?
Okay, so the show became a bit more impactful after I found out that he actually had cancer in real life. But then throughout the show, I felt like it was a bit flat.
I cannot tell you anything about the premise other than the fact that he was sick and they kept screaming and crying at each other. They will like have this argument where they just stand in the center of somewhere and scream and cry at each other. And after that, like, you don't know what's happening. After a while, it becomes noise.
Where should we put?
To me, this is a D.
17. Oh, this one. Amanda's favorite.
What's that?
This is my top 3. Basically, it's a very cat and mouse crime thriller. From episode 1 until the last episode, right, my butt was at the edge of my seat. Really, it's like you will grip the seat and watch. It's amazing. This writing is so underrated. To me, this is an S.
Wow.
Like, if anybody asks me, do you have a good K-drama to recommend, right, this is definitely in the list.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Let's see. Oh, Sweet Home.
Oh yes! Oh yes.
I have mixed feelings about this show, to be honest. It was groundbreaking because there was quite a lot of CGI involved, but the storytelling, I think it's maybe best if you read the webtoon.
The main reason why I liked it because the monsters, they were not put in the show just for the sake of them trying to survive. From what my friend told me, because like he read the webtoon, right? So these monsters sort of come about when they unleash their like inner turmoil or like inner fears or something like that. That's what made it very interesting to me lah.
Because my house, right, usually watch Netflix on TV because my TV have. So my brother watched it. So whenever he watched, I just sit there and then I just watch. But the only thing I remember, right, is a lot of blood, a lot of gore. That's it.
I would say this is between the B and C one.
Yeah. Wow, this one
Oh my god. So you know how I always say that I watch when my brother is watching, right? That day when we were watching this, the TV was on, both of us were using our phone. Every time I ask my brother, why got things flying around? Why suddenly all the students like, they are like trying to escape this big monster, what's going on? Then he like,
I definitely watched it for the male lead.
Yes,
I'm a big fan of the male lead. But
yes!
to be honest, this was... I'm sorry What's your consensus?
This is a D, man.
If you liked it, please tell us what you liked.
Yeah.
Oh! I know!
Okay, you can do the honors,
Reply 1988!
Yay!
I love! This is one of my favorites.
I'm at a yellow, but it's like I am watching now. I'm not intending to drop. And then Harry is dating the guy, right?
You get to see like their relationship with their family, with their friends. You get that like very kampong spirit, so like they always like help one another when like shit happens.
Yeah. If you're not a fan of like rom-coms, then I think you will like this. It's very light-hearted, realistic. But it's not the lovey-dovey. Yeah.
If Lee Dong was inside, will you watch?
Yeah, you don't want inside, of course I won't.
He cannot be appear inside one, sorry. He looks too like
Beautiful.
magical.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh!
What's that?
Hotel
Oh! Yes! A round of applause! Oh wow! Oh my god, firstly, IU's acting.
Amazing acting, amazing wardrobe, amazing set.
I very rarely watch like this kind of mystical fantasy kind of shows. But this one was very, very well made because of the storyline. Really got depth.
I would say this is a definite S.
Yes.
$35 is...
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Fight for me.
Give it to me! Oh my god, go cry. Oh, this is my favorite. I like that they started as friends. Cool. Oh my god, I don't want to put on a wall.
Okay, time to pass it over. I don't like this show.
Oh, she don't like this show
Don't
Oh, okay, so what D for you?
I think the thing about Park Seo-joon shows,
I'm
right,
deaf.
it's like they don't have a lot of character development.
Yo! S
No!
Oh.
No, Brenda.
You have
Down
been,
some more,
you have been demoted.
Down some.
You can put it in the middle of A and B lah. Okay, like S lah. Okay, I pick another one.
What show?
Penthouse.
Oh! Okay, I did not watch
Who is
this.
inside?
One of the K-dramas that everybody was screaming at me in my DMs. Like, I literally received 20 over DMs.
Oh my god.
Just to review this. A lot of screaming. Yeah, a lot of sweeping things off tables. A lot of breaking things. If you like soap operas that has something happening every single episode, bordering on like ridiculousness, watch this. To be honest, I would say A for season 1, B to C for season 2.
Okay. Oh, I saw two people. I mean, that's all the dramas, but
This was a major riot in
It
the
was
office.
so nice.
how about we first say which team are we?
Nam Tao Sa and Nam Chi Peng.
1, 2, 3.
Hi,
Han Ji-pyong. Yes.
I like the a bit geeky, awkward but very sincere kind of
Like you
role.
mean the handsome Zula guy?
Oh yeah.
Must say a put in for you in case you watch this.
I would say the interesting thing about this plot, right? It starts off with Han Ji Pyong as the lead character.
Yeah.
Then slowly another guy became a lead character.
It's very rare, right?
Yeah, so usually it's not so clean cut one. They both had the right to like the same girl.
Yep.
I'll give it an A.
Same.
Same.
Ha!
What's this?
Love alarm.
Oh my gosh, she has so much to say. How to explain this show?
Okay, I can see why it's appealing to some people. The one thing that I really wanted the writers to address is how the heck did they program the phone to show that somebody in the radius of don't know how many
Cannot
meters
be
likes
what?
you.
Like, they claim that what is like they measure your heartbeat and all that. But how?
I just didn't like any of the characters. They were all kind of pathetic. So
They were all a bit pathetic and somehow strangely emotionless. Very weird.
Yeah, very emotionless.
They don't know how to express themselves one. Even when they, the season 1 they kiss. What the?
Yeah, it's like putting two pieces of paper together. It's not horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
But I will not watch it and I will not recommend it.
C lah, C.
Put it in the C.
Oh!
Oh, 罗华亮.
Something in the rain. What's in the rain?
I cried so much watching this like the last few episodes.
Umbrella.
Hey, together, come. Like that. Before I watched this show, right, I didn't really like Nuna romances because they're always portrayed very unrealistically. Like, wow, they can defy all odds and be together, but that's not true, especially in Korea. They have so much chemistry as a couple. If you want to cry, you need to watch this. It's very heart-wrenching. Very.
Okay. Calm down.
I cannot stop talking about this show.
Calm
Every
down.
time I watch this, or every time I hear back the OST when I want to cry, I will cry.
Especially raining, right?
Yeah,
then you
raining.
see at the window there.
Oh my god, there's something in the rain.
This is an S! This is a freaking straight up S just because of how realistic it is, okay?
Your favorite.
What's that? Oh, I did not watch this
I
did not watch.
To be honest, I feel like people watch it because of the two male leads.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah.
They're all like their fangirls. But the story is nothing to shout about because it was just a very shallow story.
Yeah, I really am not a fan of these kind of storylines that perpetuate the fact that when you don't wear makeup, then you are ugly.
Then nobody will like you.
Yeah, then like, oh, this guy like her just because she never wear makeup
Yeah.
last time, then he like her real face or whatever.
It's damn fake, it's really damn
Yeah.
fake. It's not realistic, the whole storyline.
Shout out to Cha Eun-woo, whose entire acting in this show, right, was just...
Where's she going?
Then after that, another angle, another scene.
Oh my god, where got said that
That's so
bad,
bad.
meh?
That's so bad.
That bad,
Yeah.
You, editor, you cut in. I'm sorry, the girl was so cringy. Like she tried to attract the bad boy, and then she's like, oh my god! I watched that, I was like, ew. I'm sorry, this is like a C to B.
Ah! Yes!
I got PTSD.
Oh my god, I love.
This was tragic AF. If you like historical dramas, you like to cry, you like to have PTSD afterwards, you can watch this.
Yeah,
The
this scarred me
ending-
for a while. Why
The
start?
ending was
I like every episode. I mean, besides the part where they all die.
That's sad, yeah.
the part where he stood over her and like.
Oh, in
the
the
cake.
rain, right?
That's iconic.
Yeah.
I don't know, the ending is the kind of tragic ending that made you feel like, why did I put my heart into
Correct.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very heart-wrenching ending. It's between the A and the
I will
B.
give it an A, honestly.
It still makes me angry, like, looking at
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
It-
why?
I can still remember the rage there from like what, 8 years ago.
What's that?
It's Okay Not to Be Okay was just okay only. The female lead was quite impressive, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, very eye-catching, strong female lead.
Oh my god, what's his name? The brother.
Oh, the brother's acting was
His
yes,
acting was
excellent.
so good.
Yeah.
You can tell that he did a lot of research for that role.
There's a lot of themes about mental illness.
Yeah,
So if you
yes,
enjoy some storyline like that, I think you will like it.
I think for me, the character development was very strong across like the two of them and the brother. That's why I really loved it.
I saw something, but
companies,
I think I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Itaewon Class!
Actually, why you don't like? I like it.
I hated it. They did try to weave in like a foreigner and a transgender character,
Yeah.
which was quite fresh as far as Korean dramas go. The main character, Park Seo-joon, was irritating buffoon.
Why?
He is the kind of I got a lot of loyalty and I got a lot of determination, but that's all he goes by. Everything
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just
it's
loyalty and determination and
Yeah.
sheer luck. The love line was trash.
Oh,
Oh my
shit!
god, I only have one
Yeah.
thing to say. It was so forced Like
Yeah,
suddenly
it was
at the
so
end he like
forced.
sarang hey. I'm like, no you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's not the one true love.
Yeah.
So small. What's this?
Oh, Legend of the Blue Sea.
Oh,
Do you watch?
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I don't really like Lee Min Ho.
To be honest, he acts the exact same character every single
Yup.
drama. I wish one day somebody would just cast him as like a delivery man or like toilet cleaner.
I don't think he will accept that role though.
If you like the very high profile fantasy romance kind of show, you will like this. Actually, one of my favorite things that he acted was the disgusting.
아, 냄새. 아, 디스커스팅한 냄새가 나요. 아, 부원장님한테 disgusting shit.
Oh my god, this is the
Eighteen.
end. Oh
Eighteen.
my god, it's so nice. If you guys watch the movie 17 again, this is exactly the same,
Yeah.
but it's like in drama form.
And also he legal. now.
But it's we are 18 is so much better than the movie because it touches on so many things. And because of this, I found Lee Do-hyun.
Oh my god! Lee Do-hyun is amazing.
He's
acting.
amazing actor. He was so good. Like when he acted, I could believe that he was like a 40
Yeah,
plus year old
correct,
man.
correct. I would say previously a lot of his roles are very second lead kind. This one really his breakthrough role.
Blue color.
Oh,
Is it?
Crash Landing on You! Oh, she don't like the drama romance kind. I love it.
Thanks, yeah. Damn cringe, yeah. At first I watched cause you like You
Yeah,
like?
I love it.
At first
it
I
was
watched
so
cause
good.
interesting like North and South Korea, right? I love Hyun Bin and Son Ye Jin separately. Together the lines and all that. Wow, very cringy. Too cringy for me already. Especially the part about I think when she was about to leave, then at the border, right? She ran.
I like that part
I cried so much.
It's
Well,
the
that part-
typical cliche.
That part I watched, I was like, Hajima. This kind of romance is like the against all odds kind of romance.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like just with a interesting setting. I would say the premise is very interesting.
Wow, she can immediately like cry and then her eyes will be red
Yeah.
one, you know.
She's a good actress.
How
They are
do you
both
not
great
like
actors.
this when you love something in the room?
Hey!
Storyline,
different.
This is one of my top 3.
Yeah,
This is
same.
a fantastic show.
Fantastic.
This is amazing. I don't like the male lead, but I watched through the whole thing because of the whole plot.
The graphic design team.
Groundbreaking in its
Wow.
time. Very, very good. I think we can all come to a consensus.
Wow! The part where the hand come out of the the
Wow.
writing pad. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I was like, wow, shaking eh.
At that time, it was really, really, really
Yeah.
amazing. What show is it?
I watched the
Sorry?
first episode.
Vincenzo.
Song Joong Ki's acting, right, is beautiful.
Mm.
Wow, this show just didn't do it for me, leh.
Yeah, the first episode I was so confused, so I didn't continue watching.
When I saw like the trailer, I was expecting it to be more like badass, a lot of like action.
Initially, you would expect him, right, even when being like coming back to Korea, he would engage in more large-scale badass activities. But then come here, then he suddenly end up with just like this whole set of neighbors that he has to deal with. It just went downhill because the start, I feel like they build up too much.
Disclaimer, if you like this show, please say what you liked it.
Maybe you put in the comments, then see if like
Maybe
got chance
we
I'll
can
watch
try
it.
lah.
Yeah,
but
see
like-
how lah. We put C. Oh, Secret Garden!
Oh yes! It was very believable when they like swap bodies.
At that time, it was like one of the biggest dramas of the year.
Yeah. There weren't many fantasy
Mm.
shows. This one was one of the first few. A lot of iconic love scenes that are still being replicated as of today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the coffee one
The
lah,
coffee,
the
the
sit-up
sit-up
one lah.
one.
Oh my god.
Not too bad, but did not age well. I would say I would give it a B. I think I know which one this is. Oh, one of my favorites.
What's this?
Kingdom.
Oh, this is a zombie one. I like.
I love it, Kingdom. This is a drama I would recommend to somebody who does not like to watch Korean dramas.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because it has a very Hollywood feel. I think the writing is very strong because the writer actually thought through what she's going to write from first season to like the last.
It was not only just about survival. There was like elements of like power struggle also because he is a prince.
CGI and everything was very, very good.
Well, I would say from an outsider's point of view, right, the zombies were one of the most realistic ones I've ever seen. in my
To me,
life.
it's an S.
Beautiful.
It was really good. Yes.
Oh god, worth the merit. It makes me angry even seeing the poster.
First of all, this is fresh in my memory. Fresher than a fried chicken coming out from KFC. Not sponsored.
It's good. I watched halfway, okay? But I think it came to a point where it really made me very angry. So I'm like, okay, no, this is not good for my health. Let's just stop watching this.
General feel for this show is that yes, it is worth a watch if you want to become angry. It's a lot of cheating, a lot of affairs, a lot of betrayal, all of which can be very realistic in real life. But you just detach yourself from the characters and look at the characters from like a producer or director's point of view. Then you can see the writer's intentions. To be honest, I might give this an A, although it made me really angry. The acting is very good. The most useless character is the husband.
Yep. Yep.
Trash.
He's really
the
trash.
human definition of trash.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh my god, come on lah. I did not watch finish.
I also never. Okay.
I was a bit disturbed at the start because
The age difference.
the age difference. And it's not like just the age difference. She was like a high school girl. High school Lavender.
I love daddies.
Minor.
I love daddies.
Oh my god. And Lee Dong-wook's character was, wow, my god. My god. Wow, if I die right, I want him this kind of quality to take me.
Yeah.
Huh? If don't have, I don't want. I just did
I don't die.
I don't want.
I do admit that some people are a bit iffy about the age difference.
Yeah.
But there's a reason also sort of behind this pairing as well.
Okay.
Very well made drama, good writing as well. I'm sorry you can fight me with this, but I'll give you an S.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can put below.
No, she don't want. She thinks it's Stella enough to be like the top of S.
I vividly remember the kiss scene. He slammed her on the wall and kissed 16-year-old me. Definitely not a drama that will age well lah, because it's really quite long ago. But back then it was like
The set and everything are perfect. Like, I feel like you cannot say you're a K-drama fan if you never watch Bong.
Yes, you cannot say that.
Okay.
I mean,
who hasn't watched it?
I really like that the female lead is a strong, smart female lead.
Yeah. She doctors. What made this show very popular is also all the cliche love scenes. Like the part where he want to try the wine, but then cannot drink from the bottle, must drink from the lips. And then the throwing phone one. And wow, if that one happened to you all in real life, how?
Have got happened to me in real life. Remember Bolin? He did that to me. Can you make the reservation under XXBP Girl 90? Story-wise, it's a cult following. It's another like, you cannot call yourself a K-drama fan if you never watched this before. This is a show I can watch 50 times and I'll never get bored of it. It's such a feel-good show. And why do you need to make it 3D?
I want to put in my shirt.
It was not typical that the female character is someone who is like taller and all that kind of stuff. So it's very nice to see that lah in a Korean drama.
Out of all the shows that I've ever watched on this wall here, right, this couple has the best chemistry I've ever seen.
I mean, they were dating.
Yeah.
A lot of the funny scenes, right, wouldn't have been that funny if they didn't have that good chemistry.
Correct. This is, I would say, Nam Joo-hyuk's best role. It's an S.
Yes.
Go for
it.
it. Okay, I go.
Okay, you pin it next to the.
Oh my god. What's it?
Tail of the Nine Tails.
Oh my god, what the f. Watched for Lee Dong-wook. Left.
Because of the girl.
Yeah, really because of the girl.
As you know, I'm a Lee Dong-wook stan. This is the only part that was worthy of.
Oh my god! I feel so bad saying this because they had so little chemistry.
Yes.
It made me feel like she wasn't their number one choice.
True. Yeah, the chemistry was just quite flat and zero. To summarize it, right, the plot was so flat.
Yeah.
The entire 16 episodes, they were just chasing after one villain.
Yeah.
And the side stories are all very weak.
It's very difficult to continue through, especially when you're in the middle of it.
I'm sorry, but don't waste your time with this show.
What a lame one to end off.
Sian. I saw
Name
already.
one ah. Oh! I didn't complete it. The whole show, right, I can tell you for sure that if you reduce the amount of scenes where both of them were just looking at each other, and then the camera will change angle to the guy and then to the girl, and after that, wide shot, mid shot, close up. It will become from 16 episodes to 3 episodes.
Oh shit!
Then we medal ourselves.
Okay.
Sorry, this is a D for me.
Yeah, same. Wow, sad.
Sad lah, it just Park Bo-gum inside.
We are done!
My pee coming out already. My pee is coming out already. After 50 dramas, my pee is really there now. Thank you for watching this episode.
If you liked it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Ring the notification bell.
And watch our other videos over there.
Stay tuned to the next episode of Rated!
Bye! And tell us what's your favorite Korean drama in the comments below.
Yes! Disclaimer, these are all our opinions. If
Yeah.
you all want to flame us, okay lor, flame us in the comments. But,
Yeah, but
don't punch us in real life. Thank you.
Yeah.
everyone got opinions, ma, right?
Yeah.